Hello everyone, it's me Jessie with Pampered Chef, bringing you all things fun and foodie from right here in my kitchen. It is Tuesday, which means we are having some kind of Mexican food, and tonight it's going to be chicken quesadillas using some Salsa Verde shredded chicken that I made in my freezer meal workshop. Super easy recipe, and it's one you can just stick in the freezer and pull out, throw in your slow cooker or your quick cooker, and have it ready on a moment's notice. So I have some of that left over. We're going to have that in a quesadilla. We're going to make guacamole, and you can hear the air fryer going. I just turned it on a minute ago. I set it for 14 minutes, and I'll show you what I'm doing halfway through, but I'm making my version of elotes, which is Mexican street corn. It's super easy, and I love it in the air fryer because the corn gets all like roasty toasty, like you would if you grilled it, but I don't want to go outside because it's dark, and it's kind of chilly out today, actually. So let's get started. I am going to be using the deluxe Grill and Griddle tonight to make the quesadillas. I have it turned on. It takes about 5 minutes to warm up. I just have it, well, actually it's warmed up right now. I have it set to the panini mode. There are panini mode, sear mode, custom, griddle, and keep warm. This thing is one of my favorite appliances. It opens up all the way so that you can use it as a griddle. You can do grilling on one side and a griddle on the other. You can pop the top down like this and use it as a panini press or to press your burgers or to sear your steak from both sides. It's fabulous. It has a nice drip tray for all of the things that have juice, like bacon, if the bacon fat's running off, or like a juicy piece of chicken. And it's got a probe so that you can control the temperature. You can set the temp to whatever you'd like it to be. If you're cooking a steak or you're cooking a hamburger, you can set it to be whatever doneness you want, and then it will beep and tell you when it's all done. So this thing comes with grill plates and griddle plates. You can even make pizza in here and like have your crust on one temperature and hover the top to make your cheese all nice and bubbly and delicious. And it comes with grill plates, it comes with griddle plates, and you can get waffle plates. So yesterday I did breakfast using the waffle iron plates, and I just used a can of cinnamon rolls. So if you want to check that out, it is available on the VIP page. Anyway, let's get started with the rest of our meal. The first thing I'm going to do is make some guacamole. So I'm going to move you guys. Is that better? Can you see what I'm doing? I have just a little prep bowl because that's what I'm making it in tonight. And oh, I got cheese on my avocado. I have a nice soft avocado. You can tell it's good because it is green right here when you take the top off. I am using the avocado tool tonight to slice my avocado. This is such an awesome tool. It's a 3-in-1. And you don't have to be scared that you are going to slice your wrist or your finger open when you are making your guac. So this side is the part that I cut with, and then I used this side to take the pit out in a very non-scary way. You just saw that. And now I'm using this side to slice my avocado into nice little chunks, and I'm not scared that it's going to cut through the skin and slice my hand all open, and I'm just going to make it a little chunky, and then I can just scoop it out with that same side right into my prep bowl, well, or on the counter. I'll put it back in the prep bowl in a second. One half of the avocado done. Stick this in the garbage bowl. Let's do the other side, same way. Love this avocado tool. And just stick this in here in the bowl as well. Now, to season this guac up, I am using guacamole rub, or guacamole seasoning. It's got lime juice, it's got sour cream, it's got little dehydrated jalapeno and garlic in there. It's really good if you like guac and you want it on the fly and you don't want to have to think about it and you don't want to have to cut up a whole bunch of things. You can just throw it together super fast. We go through quite a lot of guacamole seasoning on busy nights, which is right here. I'm just going to eyeball about a tablespoon. This is really good stuff. And then I'm just going to mash it with my fork. I don't want it super blended up. I know some people like really smooth guacamole. I kind of like mine a little chunky. All right, now our guac is pretty much done, but since our dinner is very basic tonight, I'm actually going to chunk this up with some tomatoes and some onions. Oh, there's our corn now. It's beeping. I forgot to give out a pot holder. All right, love our air fryer because it beeps when it's halfway done cooking. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This is some husked sweet corn, and I put some butter on it using our corn butter. It's like a lipstick for corn. Love it. And I sprinkled it with some chili lime rub. So it's a little spicy, it's a little limey, it's a little salty, it's a little delicious. And I'm just gonna roll it around a little bit since it's been halfway cooked. I set this to air fry for 14 minutes. So it's been in there for 7 minutes now. And now we're gonna chop up our vegetables. So I am going to use my favorite chopping tool in the world, which is the Rapid Prep mandolin. I love this. It slices, it dices, it juliennes, it does everything. It has a ton of settings on it. I am going to be using the number 2 setting and the little julienne thin strip setting right now to dice up some onion and jalapeno, not only for our guac, but I'm going to throw it inside the quesadillas too. Oh, I left my pusher over here. I use this so much, I just leave it out pretty much all the time. Now, you just notice that my hands are staying away from the blade. The pusher keeps your hands safe because the pusher puts the blade over the top of the food, and the green thing pushing down is where the blade is. So it's not like a traditional mandolin where you have to be scared that you're going to slice your tips of your fingers off when you're using it. And look, I just made some nice little onion bits. Put a little bit into our guac. And I think I'm going to set these off to the side. It's a lot of raw onion. I don't think we need quite that much. All right. I'm going to do the same thing with a couple of jalapenos. We like stuff spicy, so you could leave these out or you could add them. It is up to you. The good thing is about these kind of leftovers is they're great in hash browns. They're great in an omelet. I mean, they're not going to go to waste. Onions, peppers, tomatoes. It's a great combination for so many things. All right, and this is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of tomato. And I'm going to be 100% honest, I don't love fresh tomatoes, so I'm okay that this is pretty much all there is because I'm going to put it on Mr. Teacher's and I'm not going to eat it. I like it if it's cooked. I like it if it's not like mushy or the seedy part, but I don't love fresh tomato. Maybe on a margarita pizza, that'd be about it. Caprese salad. All right, now I'm just going to open this up to the number 8 and the slice setting. I'm going to hand wash it because it can go in the dishwasher, but it's so fast to hand wash it, you might as well just hand wash it. Set that over here. And now it's time to make our quesadillas. Clean that up for a second. And if you haven't heard of a garbage bowl, it's super handy. It's an old Rachel Ray trick from many, many years ago. All right, let's make these quesadillas. I just have burrito-sized flour tortillas here. Slide this over. And I'm going to move you guys out just a little bit. All right. So I'm going to open this up halfway, and I'm going to make these right on the Grill and Griddle. Because why not? We're going to put a little tiny bit of shredded cheddar cheese. You can use pepper jack. You can use a mild cheddar. We like sharp cheddar cheese, so I am using that. Cabot, preferably. Mr. Teacher's from Vermont, so good stuff. And I shredded this before I got on here with you guys. I think it's better to shred your own cheese because it doesn't have any of like the yucky chemical-y bits to keep it from getting stuck together. Especially if you're going to be using your cheese for sauces, you don't necessarily want that. Alright, I'm just going to put a little bit of chicken in here. And I do have it in my scoop and drain because the chicken is really nice and juicy and saucy. And I wanted all of the juice, the broth that it's cooked in, to drip out into my prep bowl and not make our quesadillas all soggy. Alright, so I'm going to throw a little bit of our jalapeno and our onion inside each of these. If I was using pepper jack, I probably wouldn't use jalapeno, but I'm using shredded cheddar. Alright, and a little more cheese. Then comes the fun part, the pressing of all of these. And this will cook so fast because it's cooking from the top and the bottom at the same time. So I'm just going to fold these over carefully and press that down. This will cook in like 2 minutes. So I better get our plates ready. And while we're waiting for that to cook, I'm going to set this off to the side. And I know our cord says 2 minutes, but I honestly feel like it is done. Oh yes, it is totally done. So I'm going to show you how I make this like street corn. Oh, and 2 things before I forget. These mini bar pans fit perfectly in your air fryer, and they're super handy if you're doing messy things like this corn or something that has a little bit of extra fat, and it fits right in there. You can bake in there as well. Makes it super, super handy. And another thing for Mexican night, you can use these to crisp up some tortilla chips that aren't quite as fresh as they were when you opened up the bag, and then make them all hot and yummy and crunchy again, so they taste like fresh. Alright, so again, this was butter. We put the butter on the corn. We sprinkled it with a little bit of our chili lime rub, and we popped it in the air fryer for 10 minutes, or 12 minutes, because I took it out when there was 2 minutes left. Now I'm going to set this off to the side. Now, traditional elotes, Mexican street corn, has mayonnaise on it. And for those of you who know me, you know I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like it at all. Ooh. All right, let's do 1 more minute. So I use sour cream, and because I don't want to contaminate my sour cream container with chili lime rub, not that that would be bad, I'm going to use my brush, my pastry brush, or basting brush, to kind of brush the sour cream all over our corn. And then on this plate, I have some crumbled up queso fresco cheese, which is just a really mild Mexican cheese. Really, really yummy on tacos. I'm going to try to do this quick because I smell our quesadillas. I think they are done. I think they're done. And I don't want them to burn. All right. Look how fast that was. And look at these grill marks, guys. Perfect, perfect. Heated all the way through. Beautiful grill marks. Now think if you were doing grilled cheeses, paninis on this. Oh, I love hamburgers on here. We do hibachi night on here too because it folds all the way out. And I love that it's 2-sided, so I can do shrimp for me and steak for Mr. Teacher. Another thing that's really good on here is fajitas. So awesome. So beautiful chicken quesadillas and our street corn. So I will take a picture of everything all put together. Oh, I and we have to stir our guacamole. But I'll take a picture of everything all put together on a nice plate because dinner is ready. And this took like 20 minutes start to finish. I mean, I did start a little bit before you guys, but it wasn't hard. Anybody can do it. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.